You ever walk into a room and feel the air shift, but not in a good way? You start to wonder, was it something I said? Or worse, is it just me? I didn't always think of myself as difficult, but after 60, things changed. Friends stopped calling, conversations felt colder, and deep down I started to suspect something no one dared say out loud. Maybe I had become that person, the one people tiptoe around, the one folks avoid. And if you've ever felt that quiet shift, this is for you. Let's talk about the 4 signs and how to turn things around. Oh boy, this one hit me hard. You see, I've always been a talker, storyteller, the one with a funny memory, a sharp comeback, something to add. But somewhere along the way, I stopped noticing how often I cut people off. It wasn't to be rude, I just thought I was adding value. That reminds me of the time
Oh yes, I did something just like that.
Until one day my granddaughter quietly said, "Grandpa, can I finish?" I didn't even realize I was stealing her moment. Here's what I learned. Interrupting doesn't always mean you're trying to control the room. Sometimes it's just a habit, a fear of being forgotten, a need to connect that gets a little too loud. The fix? Silence. Yep. Try holding back. Count to 3 before replying. Let someone else be the star of the story. And let me tell you, when I started listening more than I spoke, people leaned closer, not further away. Now this one, hoo boy, I didn't see it coming. I thought I was just being realistic. The coffee's too weak. The music's too loud. Kids these days don't get it. But my neighbor, kind woman, younger than me, once laughed and said, "You're like the grumpy grandpa in the movies." At first, I was offended. Then I realized she was right. I had become the running commentary, the soundtrack of sighs. Truth is, after 60, life gives us plenty to gripe about. Aches, changes, loss. But constant negativity, it's contagious. It makes people dread your presence instead of seek it. I started keeping a little journal. Each day, I wrote one thing I was grateful for. Just one. And over time, I noticed I started pointing out beauty again. That rose bush looks amazing today. Did you see the sky this morning? Like watercolor. People notice when you bring light into a room, and they crave it. So, less complaining, more wonder. Oh, this one's uncomfortable. For a long time, I kept saying, if only they would call more, visit more, be more thoughtful. I waited for my kids to reach out, for neighbors to include me, for friends to apologize first, and nothing happened. One day, while sulking with my tea, it hit me. Maybe I needed to go first. So I called, I apologized, I said, "Hey, I miss you, can we talk?" The shift? Instant. We get so set in our ways after 60, we think, I've earned the right to be a little difficult. But the truth, relationships aren't a scoreboard. Sometimes we just need to show up with soft hearts. No expectations, no demands. Don't wait to be rescued from isolation. Be the bridge. No, the view from that bridge is worth it. You know the phrase, back in my day? Yeah, I used it a lot. Until one afternoon, during a community meeting, someone suggested a digital game night. I laughed out loud, said, "Who wants to stare at a screen? We should be playing cards." The room went quiet. Turns out, most of them liked the idea. It stung. I realized I dismissed a whole group just because something felt unfamiliar to me. After a certain age, it's easy to confuse comfort with correctness. But when we shut doors too quickly, we also shut out people. Joy surprises. Now, I try the thing first, even if it feels silly. Digital game night? It was actually hilarious. I made a friend that night who now brings me banana bread every Thursday. Being open doesn't mean giving up your values. It means allowing room for someone else's. And when you do that, people stop seeing you as difficult. They start seeing you as human. Look, nobody wants to be labeled difficult, but it sneaks up on us through habits, through hurt, through holding on too tight. The good news, you can change it. You can reconnect. You can soften. You can be the one people look forward to seeing. All it takes is a little self-awareness and a whole lot of heart. So if this felt a little too real today, good. That means you're ready. Ready to be better. Kinder. More you than ever. Stick around. Subscribe to Elder Words, because here your story still matters, and the best chapters, they're not behind you, they're waiting.